The greatest group of wide receivers in combine history. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into my day one winners and losers from the NFL Combine. We've got receivers, we've got the quarterbacks, and we've got tight ends. Let's start with those receivers who I've got about 7 guys currently with first round grades after the show these guys put on yesterday. It was unbelievable. We're going to go through all of them, but the number one biggest winner, it is Chris Olave. Even after the unconfirmed time was, brought up. Originally, people thought he had ran 4.26. It ended up being 4.39, which is still unbelievable. I'm an Ohio State fan. If you were to ask me what do I think Chris Olave is going to run, I would say maybe 4.48, 4.5 flat. So that is a great time. He looked unbelievably smooth in the gauntlet drill. I think Chris Olave established himself, at least to me, as the clear number 4 wide receiver in this class, and I currently have him number 16 on my updated big board. He is a mid-first round pick at this point. He is the biggest winner of the combine, even after that time, which everyone thought it was 4.26. It ended up being 4.39. Still really fast for Chris Olave. Looks so smooth out there. He is a clear and obvious lock to go in the middle of the first round of the 2022 draft. Another winner, Garrett Wilson. If you don't have Garrett Wilson as your number one receiver when it comes to the 2022 receiving class, there's something wrong with you. He is by far, I moved him up to my number 4 overall player on my big board. People were saying that he measured in at, 5'11". Guys, it was really 5'11.6. So when you round that up, it's really 6 foot. Garrett Wilson is 6 foot. He runs a 4.37, unbelievably smooth, checks every single box. Garrett Wilson, another major winner. Other winners, Tyquan Thornton, right? We all thought he ran a 4.21. From the naked eye, I thought he ran about a 4.16. This kid was flying from Baylor. He brought himself up from about a 6th or a 7th round pick to probably a day 2 pick. Unbelievable job by Thornton running the extremely fast time. Also, Calvin Austin III, we knew he was going to measure small. Only 5'7 3/4, so almost 5'8", but he runs a really fast 40, maybe a Jakeem Grant type player. Another huge winner, Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce, the white boy, comes out of nowhere, runs a 4.33. This kid, I have him comped right now to Chris Godwin, but maybe a faster Chris Godwin. Alec Pierce is currently, he's got a first round grade, a late first round grade from me, and this is all with Jameson Williams not even running. Jameson Williams would have ran a 4.17 or 4.19 easily. Oh my goodness, this receiver class is so great. How about Christian Watson from North Dakota State running a 4.36 at 6'4"? 205. Oh my goodness. George Pickens running a 4.4. What a physical specimen he is. I've got him as a first round grade. The receiving class is so unbelievably deep. It's not even funny. The major winner, Chris Olave. And guys, when it comes to the 2 big losers, it is the number 1 loser. It is TREYLON BURKS. And people saying TREYLON BURKS is the number 1 overall receiver? Excuse me? Guys, let's call it what it was. TREYLON BURKS yesterday had a bad workout. He did. I saw people trying to make excuses for him. He looked off balance. He came in. People were like, oh, he's going to run a 4.38. Yeah. Not even close. TREYLON BURKS, people are trying to make this kid happen. It's not going to happen. I've got him at like wide receiver 7 or wide receiver 8 right now. He is kind of Corey Davis 2.0. That's what TREYLON BURKS is. He's Corey Davis 2.0. And then the other major loser, unfortunately, Wan'Dale Robinson. Wow. Did you guys see his measurements? 5'8". So Kentucky originally listed Wan'Dale Robinson at 5'11", and I guess that was just a straight up lie. Just a complete lie. He measures at the combine at 5'8", and he really didn't run an unbelievably fast 40 time for being that small. So unfortunate. I had said if Wan'Dale Robinson could measure at 6 foot, he was going to be a first round pick. If he measures at anything under 5'10", he would be a 6th round pick. And you measure at 5'8", oh, it's so unfortunate. I feel so bad for him. But BURKS and Robinson, the 2 big losers of the wide receiver group. Guys, TREYLON BURKS is not happening. Just stop. People are trying to make up excuses for why he had a bad workout. It's not happening. He is not, like, there's a clear separation. I've got right now, Garrett Wilson, my number 1 receiver. Drake London, my number 2 receiver. David Bell, my number 3 receiver, who I've compared to Cooper Kupp. Carson Strong, unbelievable. I've got him compared to Josh Allen. He's my number 1 overall quarterback. You know, a less athletic Josh Allen, but still unbelievable. Workout, wowed a lot of people. Malik Willis. Malik Willis is going to go top 10. I'm very confident. After what I saw from Malik Willis, the way people talk about Malik Willis, throwing just bombs. Bailey Zappi looked really good. I thought he was another winner. Desmond Ridder. There's been great things that have been said about Desmond Ridder throughout this entire interview process. People comparing him to Dak Prescott, Marcus Mariota. I've got him currently compared to Carson Wentz. But Desmond Ridder, another guy looking to go in the first round, probably the back half of the first round. The big loser when it comes to this class, and doesn't surprise me at all, it is Kenny Pickett. So Kenny Pickett, people kind of, laughing off him having small hands. No, guys, it's not just that he has small hands. He would have the smallest hands out of any starting quarterback in the NFL right now. That's how small. It's not like, oh, he's bottom third. No, it is bad. Kenny Pickett, stay away. My NFL comparison for him is Alex Smith right now. I do not like Kenny Pickett. Matt Corral, another guy, he didn't throw, he didn't run at the combine. He's rehabbing an injury, but I also like Matt Corral. This is a very deep wide quarterback class, and if you hear anyone say it's a bad quarterback class, just don't pay attention to them, because they're very naive and they're very ignorant on this actual quarterback class. They don't understand. Just because there's no C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young, that doesn't mean that this quarterback class doesn't have depth. You're talking about 5 or 6 guys that are really good and could easily be starters in the NFL. Just because there's no top-of-the-line guy doesn't mean it doesn't have depth. It has a lot of depth. And the biggest winner, I would say, Desmond Ridder, Carson Strong, Malik Willis is probably the biggest winner at the quarterback position, to be honest with you. And then how can we not forget? How about the tight end position? Let's go to that. Overall, I would say the biggest winner when it comes to the tight ends, Trey McBride. He is my number 1 overall tight end. I had him 27th on my pre-combine big board. He'll be moving up to like 24th or 25th. He looked great in the gauntlet challenge. Very fluid. Catching the passes. Looked really well. Looked like he knew how to use his weight to block. He's a big winner. Another under-the-radar guy I want to talk about. How about Austin Allen? Really good production out of Nebraska. It'll be really interesting to see what round he goes in. He could be a complete steal, as well as a guy who didn't work out. I want to talk about Jeremy Ruckert. He's probably a 2nd or 3rd round pick, somewhere within that range. He's a guy, Ohio State notoriously underutilizes the tight end position. He's a guy that could be a great steal and a great red zone asset. It's so sad that he was injured. I wanted to see him in the gauntlet drill, how he used his body, his overall hands. But he's a guy, he's a former 5-star recruit. This is a very talented kid. Again, limited production at Ohio State because we really don't use the tight end at Ohio State. But he's a guy I liked. My biggest loser is a guy that a lot of people have as their tight end number 1. It's going to be Jalen Weidermeyer from Texas A&M, and I thought he just didn't know how to use his weight. He was really off balance. One of my big pet peeves when it comes to tight ends, you got to catch the football, and this kid had major drop issues. I view the tight end as the quarterback's best friend. He's a big target, big-bodied outlet. That's a security blanket. You can't be dropping passes. Weidermeyer, to me, is probably tight end 4 or 5 in this class. I know a lot of people have him as tight end 1. I don't see it. It's very similar to TREYLON Burks. I don't see it. There are guys that are clearly better. Jeremy Ruckert to me is clearly better. Trey McBride is clearly better. Maybe even an Austin Allen, who I thought had a great workout. But guys, we know with this combine, day 1, the wide receiver stole the show. Drake London didn't even do the workouts due to an injury. So, wow, this is such a deep class. I think there could be 7 first-round guys. At least I have 7 first-round guys graded right now. And Garrett Wilson is just, if you don't have Garrett Wilson as your number 1 receiver, you have issues. You have problems. He's been my number 1 receiver. I moved him up to number 4 overall on my big board. Drake London, he's number 9 on my big board. David Bell, he's number 13. I know David Bell didn't have the best workout. Doesn't bother me. David Bell is a Cooper Kupp clone. I'm telling you, he's a beast. And whoever gets him in the 2nd round is getting an absolute steal. Chris Olave solidifies himself as a clear first-round player. He's my number 16 overall player, my number 4 receiver. And then I've got a guy, George Pickens, right, who's just a physical specimen. Runs a 4.43 at 6'3.5. he's crazy, guys. You could go on and on with this class. Jamison Williams would have lit up the combine. He would have ran a sub 4.2. He would have ran a sub 4.2 at the combine. That's how fast he is. He's my number 6 receiver. And then Alec Pierce running a 4.33 at, 6'2" or whatever he is. It's crazy. This receiving class is ridiculous. The two guys that lost, Burks had a bad workout. I was never high on him to begin with. And then Robinson, who lied about his height at Kentucky. They lied about his height, saying he was 5'11". He's really 5'8", and he didn't really run that fast. He's a major loser. But guys, what a day one of the combine. I was very excited. I was, doing certain things during this. It was crazy, guys. Day number 1 in the books. Day 2 is actually starting. Hopefully I can get this video out. Hopefully day 2 doesn't start till 4 o'clock. I don't know when it starts, though. I think it's the offensive lineman. I'm just guessing on that because they did kind of the offensive positions. So maybe it'll be the offensive lineman. But unbelievable. This wide receiver class is the best in NFL history. It's not even close. And guys, make sure you're following me on Twitter. That link's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.